Northerners embracing poverty, says Aliyu Babangida. The chairman, Board of Trustees (BOT) of the Ahmadu Bello Memorial Foundation and former governor of Niger State, Babangida Aliyu, has said that Northerners are embracing poverty rather than fighting it. Speaking at a dinner organized in honor of the outgoing management team and the new management of the foundation held Monday night at the foundation secretariat in Kaduna, he further declared that the northern region as a whole is friend to poverty. He said the late Sir Ahmadu Bello labored to unite the North regardless of ethnicity, tribe or religion, and left a credible legacy which sadly is not being emulated. The northern states are behind any other state of the Federation. Northerners are friends to poverty, while other regions are running away from poverty. The northern states are embracing poverty. We need something that will unite the North regardless of political parties or ethnicity. For many years now, no conscious effort to fight poverty and has been made commensurate to the growing population of the region. We need to unite to fight poverty alongside investment in education, he said. Earlier in his speech, the outgoing management director, Dr. Ali Shetima, disclosed that for over 9 years, the foundation spent over 2 billion naira in various projects, including scholarship awards to indigent students and assistance to organizations. So, guys, that is just what one of the northern elders, has just said, that other regions are fighting poverty, but the northern states, the northern people, that particular region, embracing it. And it was during 2019 election, immediately after 2019 election, when Buhari was voted in, a lot of people from the southern parts of the country were like, oh, they never knew that these people love poverty, because you could imagine what was going on at that particular time, even since this government came on board. Of course, poverty has been on ground, but when they came that said they are going to change the narratives, the poverty, everything that you could think of that people didn't like, before they came in, everything escalated. Whether talk of insecurity escalated, poverty, the economy in the negative way escalated, everything just escalated, in double. And they were trying to blame the past administration. Up till now, they are still blaming the past administration for the level of decay that we are experiencing. Yesterday or some days back, Lai Mohammed said, oh, that Buhari should not be blamed alone for the debts that we are, going through, that Nigeria is owing a lot, that Buhari alone should not be blamed. And people are like, so are you going to blame me, or are you going to blame somebody on the street? Of course, definitely they still want to be going back to the previous administration. But that being said, so after the 2019 elections, everybody was like, because they voted, a lot of them traveled all the way from where they were. They went back to just say, oh, say Baba, this and that, this and this. And the northerners, the southerners was like, so they knew that these people really love poverty like this and all of that. And it has been on ground, right from time. Even when you talk about poverty, when you talk about those things, that are not really still, going on well in this country, majority of those things could be found in that area, in that region. And that was why Sanusi came up again with this issue of trying to educate Nigerians, that everybody should just give birth to the children that you can take care of, that you can cater for. And people from the southern part of the country said, go and advise your people. It is your people. Just direct the question to them. Of course, the man has been speaking, and that's why they don't really like that man so much, because he speaks the truth. But they believe that, just be giving birth, and at the end of the day, the children will just be there. They will not go to school. That is why you even see the children out of school, numbers of children out of school in this country. The majority, almost 80%, is from their region. The man is talking. What effort did he even make in his own state when he was a governor, or when he was the governor? But that being said, recently, the governor, could it be Governor Bono or Governor Bauchi? I can't really remember, but from one of the northern state governors, came out for Korocha. He said, because Korocha was talking about poverty and the vices happening in that region. I think he was talking about the out of school children or illiteracy and poverty and all of that. Okorocha was saying it on the floor of the Senate, and one of the governors just picked offense and said Okorocha should not say that again, even if you want to do this and that. But at the end of the day, the governor now said he has budgeted so amount of money to be able to tackle that poverty and that illiteracy, going on in their region. And everybody said, okay, if other northern state governors, if other governors from that region could emulate that particular governor, of course, he came out. He wasn't happy with the way Okorocha made that statement, but at least he went further to say, okay, this is what he's going to do to eradicate such problem. I think for the fact that somebody said it is a known fact. So when he was just trying to be angry with Okorocha, that is just the truth of the matter. So there's no way people will be hiding it. Whether he said it on the floor of the Senate or he said it anyway, it is a known fact. So I don't know why the man picked offense, but at least he now said he was going to do something about it, going to, set aside, from the budget, some percentage to be able to tackle all those problems. So these people, they know all of this is, and Sanusi said that if they don't take care of this problem on ground, that in years to come, these are the children that will, that will be all over the place, that people or this all this agency will be using. And people are like, it's too far. It's happening already. It is happening already. They are using those children. That's why you see they call them Amajiri children on the streets. But at the end of the day, these guys will tell, their leaders will be telling them, just like I said, when you talk of the school, the children out of school, the numbers of the level of poverty and illiteracy is embedded. All of those things are embedded in that region. Then you tell me, what are these people been doing? They will come out, their leaders will come out, oh, they know how to play politics. What kind of useless politics are you guys playing? You have been in power, you always been in power, they know how to play politics. They will tell you, they always carry radio. Those people are really informed when it comes to voting, to go and vote the wrong people, voting for the wrong things. And they love it. Just like Babangida Ali, you said, they love it. They are friends to poverty. They love it. So I don't know why it's complaining, because those people don't even see beyond, let everybody gather together. And I'm sure, and a lot of people have been saying it, and that was the reason why the federal government at that level, they were talking on how to, people are talking on how to improve children, improve their education, improve their literacy, improve the standard of living. The only thing the government could do, was to be doing school feeding. What effect, positive effect, is that going to, be on the children? When you are talking of you are investing in education, and the only area you are going in that education is to be feeding them, and you are spending billions of naira. The facilities the children are learning from, is nothing to write home about it. You talk about the teachers, are they well equipped? Are they well trained? Nothing. Even the teachers, are they well paid? As at when due? Nothing. Now you are doing school feeding and all of that. Yet we still have the numbers of children out of school on the increase. So what are we talking about? They will not be bragging. We don't just want to go through all those things, because the way these guys talk, it infuriates a lot of people. Gets a lot of people, angry. You will say you know how to play politics, and see your people all over the place. See them littered all over the place. And that is the reason why they are keeping them. That is the reason why they just want them to be there for a very long time, so that they can be using them and be getting election, underage voting, all manner of things. Though they don't even know their right from their left. Some people will just come and say, oh, these people from that region, oh, they are well informed. Oh, they don't joke with voting. When it comes to voting, they will come out. They will go and vote. What do they vote for? They don't vote for the right reason. They don't vote for the real reasons, things that will improve their life. They don't go about it. It's just all about food. Just give them food. Everybody will sit down together. They will sit on the floor. They will be looking at somebody at the top. And they just believe that is the way life ought to go. And that is why the government is not even happy that a lot of people are really coming out to challenge them. And that's why you talk about this insecurity that is going on in that region. It is very, very difficult to see people from that area coming out in their numbers. No, we don't want it. They are the ones that are supposed to be coming out for protest every day by day. That you must do something. The numbers of IDP coming in that area is something else. And they are not doing anything about it. And the people are so comfortable, and they have brainwashed them. That is how life is supposed to be. I think it was the same Chez Usani or the emir of Sanusi, talking about that these people are just deceiving them. Their children, those ones that are really enlightened amongst them, the so-called politicians and their leaders there, their children are all over the place. They can do a manner of things. They go outside the country. They get a foreign education. They get foreign whatever, everything. Yet they don't want to replicate the same thing with their people there, and that's why we're having problem. If you know the amount of money we are spending on all this security, you will be surprised. That money, if they can put that money in education, a lot of all those security or challenges we are facing will be reduced. Because when children are in school, when they are up and doing and they know where they are going to, nobody will come and deceive them or brainwash them. Oh, go and kiss some people, then when you get to heaven, you marry this thing. Those are cock and bull stories. And what is the government doing? They are playing lip service with all of this. They will be making mouth. Oh, they know how to play politics. In fact, it's very shameful. It's a disgrace to them. They don't know. They know how to play politics. Then see the life of your people, the standard of living of your people. See the way they are living. See the way they are living, and it's not bothering them. These people, they are really wicked to their people. They are really wicked. Those leaders in the north, they are really wicked to these people. How can you be seeing people, living in that kind of hijacked poverty? A lot of them, on the streets, children on the streets, and there's no remorse, there's no conscience. And you don't have pity for these people. Only election time, they will not be brainwashed. They go and vote. They don't even know the reason why they are voting. It's very, very annoying. We'll continue to say it because they will come and tell you. The other day, Rufai was boasting. Oh, we are born to do this and that. Oh, they have been in power for a very long time. Shame, shame, shame on them. Shame on all of them. And you see these children all over the place. And you don't have any pity on them. When it comes to election, even underage children, they will take them all out to go and be voting. They are voting for the wrong reasons. Now they know the right thing. They know the truth. Now when they are not in government, they will not be speaking. He's not saying, oh, they love poverty, which is true, that they embrace poverty while other regions are fighting it. You can imagine. He has said it in that forum, and it will end there. So that it won't be as if he has not said anything. It will end there, but they know the truth. But the unfortunate thing there is that the people do not even know their left from their right. And it's cut across board. Not only that, we still have things that, are militating against even the other people in the other regions too. Little by little. It's just that it's not as high as this northern region. So guys, that is just my own opinion concerning what the former governor has said, that the northerners love poverty. They embrace it. They are friends to poverty, while other regions, they fight poverty. So I would like to hear from you what you think about this statement by this former governor, Aliyu Babangida. So guys, before we hear from you, I would just like to take some reactions from people here. Someone says they think poverty is a sign of integrity. That is what Buhari told them. From human perspective, I don't see that poverty ending unless the mentality of the people change, and changing that mentality will be difficult because it has cultural and religious roots. Very, very bad. Someone says it's a long time ahead. Truth being spoken by a Muslim. Northern Muslims embrace poverty, hunger and starvation, backwardness in all areas of life because they have been indoctrinated along that line. The Malams tell them to accept poverty so that they can enter Al-Jannah, which is heaven. By implication, they are pleased with their leaders for subjecting them to poverty. Many of them have told me that they would rather have a Muslim leader who will suffer them than have a Christian who will make them enjoy their life. Like, seriously, they must be happening. This must be happening to a people who are under a terrible curse. You can imagine. So guys, let's hear your own take concerning this. Thank you very much. Bye.